wants to be born. It's incubating, gestating, waiting. I can feel it churning, tossing and turning, yearning. For what? For the water to break, for the earth to quake, for my bones to shake. For my skin to dissolve. Leaving only bones, bare bones upon the moist earth to be chewed and gnawed and composted so that I can be part of the earth again. I am part of her still, and she is part of me. Every cell of my being wants me to see, to feel. This thing that wants to be born. It's creeping and crawling along my connective tissues to try to find a way out. It wants to emerge, but it holds on, it clings. Even though it wants to sing, it needs silence. And so I sit softly, listening to the silent, secret sounds of the unborn. As it pulls me into this womb space, a room of grace, a place to face the safe and embrace. Seems to love this calm, warm, moist, foggy storm. Yes! This unborn is loving being unformed, unnormed, unconformed, unshaped, unraped by duality in the eyes of society. This unborn is loving the bones, the storm, the clouds, the hail, as it wails, as it screams to unstitch the seams and pierce through the veils to be seen. In its bare bones. Cartilage, marrow, and flesh, bare bones upon her bare breast. Naked truth. There's no fountain of youth or body of plastic perfection. It's a fountain of life, and its death in dissect. And from this messy chaos, all can be beautifully reborn. From this messy chaos, all can be beautifully reborn. And so I bless this mess as it undresses me to reveal my bare chest. Lest I must forget this stolen land, barren ground, naked earth. The pieces of land stolen by man are floating in my uterus. Every month I bleed, release, expulse, lighten the load, and cry the red waters that are so longing to purify my soul. The souls of those who have sacrificed their bodies and lands for our greedy, power-tripping hands. To feed the fragmented anxiety of this ugly fabrication called society. I feel disgusted. Well, I have been a co-creator. I have been the victim and the perpetrator, the target and the instigator, the healer and the troublemaker. All these roles, all these souls, all these stories untold, all these folds of time are controlled and surrendered to. What? And now the unborn is teaching me to love the storm, to love this wild, raw, revealed nature. It is teaching me to honor the bones, marrow, cartilage, and flesh, for this is my vessel. And this raw, visceral contact is rewriting our collective societal contract. So as we listen to the primordial wisdom that lies within our bones, we listen and remember that we are not alone. And so we gather the lost ones to reflesh and rebuild a new home. The time will come when the water will break. The dams we have built will collapse, and our womb will at last give birth to new life. When the unborn feels that there is a space for it to feel safe, seen, heard, and received, it's going to begin to emerge, to uncurl, to unfurl its tendrils of light into the world. It's going to begin to take its place as a wild soul on a mission to wake up the bones.